She's the only girl and she's over there with like 5 other niggas. What's up, YouTube? I'm back here with another video, and today's video is going to be a story time. Look, this video is about to be lit, so do not click out of this video because I know that you guys don't watch to the end, but y'all gonna watch this one, you feel? Getting into it. Today, I'm gonna be talking about the time that I snuck out the house and I went to go hang out with some people that I had no business hanging out with, and your girl almost died. Like, I'm sick, so bear with me. So I just got back in the house. I think I was coming back from like something with friends, you know what I'm saying? And like I got in the house around like, it was early, it was around like 10, and I was just like, damn, like the night's still young, like I'm trying to do something, I'm still trying to get lit. At this point in time, I was low-key kind of talking to somebody, but not really, and I didn't really have any other moves. Oh, bruh, I got it, see? There was a kickback, it was a cookout kickback earlier, and I left early and I got home around 10, and the person that I quote unquote talked to was there. So he hits me up and he's like, yo, like I'm sorry for not speaking to you at the kickback. We should do something. So I'm bored as shit, so I'm like, alright, cool, like whatever. I asked my mom if I could go to McDonald's with one of my girlfriends, and she was like, yeah, cool. So I'm like, alright, cool. He comes, he pulls up, and he's with some of his friends. His friend is driving and his friend has a girl in the car, and then it's him in the back seat, and then I get it. So I'm like, yo, like what's up? Like what are we about to do? Like where are we going? And he's just like, yo, like we about to go back to my friend's house and just chill. So I'm like, okay, whatever. So we're driving, it's at nighttime, and we're in this truck or whatever. And next thing I know, like I'm being taken into the cut, like lights disappear, houses disappear, like we're on some sort of back roads and shit. And I'm like, where does your friend live again? And I don't know, next thing you know, I end up in some neighborhood I've never heard of before. I'm just going with the flow. I'm like, okay, like whatever. So then we arrive at his friend's house, and you know what I'm saying, it's all cool, like it's cool vibes. He had like a big dog, whatever. We just went to the basement, we was just chilling. So it was me and the guy that I quote unquote talked to. We're gonna give him a name, we're gonna call him Sean. So me and Sean, we was just chilling in the basement, and then his friend and the girl and some other niggas, they went into the different room. I look at Sean, I'm like, she's the only girl and she's over there with like 5 other niggas. And he was just like, and I was like, and we was like, time was ticking. I'm like, yo, like I told my parents, my mom, that I was going to McDonald's and I was gonna be back. So he was like, all right, yeah, like we should y'all like get you home. The guy who took us to his house wasn't the one that was gonna take me home. Like we had to ask other random niggas that I didn't know there to take me home, right? So I'm like, yeah, that's dead if you think I'm about to ride in a random nigga's car and taking me home. He's like, nah, like I'm gonna come with y'all, da da da. Like, okay, whatever. So I recognize like, all the people in the house, like I recognize them, like they went to school, they went to like North Point or whatever, but I don't know them like that, you feel me? So then we go outside, we're, you know, and I'm looking at the nigga car. First of all, it's like 1996 or something like that. I look at him and I'm like, you got your license, right? He was like, yeah, of course I got my license, da 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 da. And I'm like, okay, like sometimes you gotta act. So so we get in the car, and time's ticking, like we're waiting on Sean's other friend to get in the car. I'm like, yo, like I gotta go, like what the fuck? So then his friend finally gets into the car and we pull off, and we're going through the dark roads and all this stuff like that. And so when I finally recognized where I was at, we approached this light. And so meanwhile, back to the point about the car being from 1996, its acceleration, gas pedal, whatever, engine, whatever, was not up to par. We're coming up to this light, right? And the light turns yellow. And so meanwhile, you know, I have to get home, right? So he thinks that his little hoopty is going to be able to speed up fast enough, make it through the light, and everything goes well, right? Right? So the light turns yellow and we are nowhere near the white line, you feel me? So I look at him and I'm like, bro, you better not speed up. Guess what he does? He speeds up. So we were only doing like 35 at the time. His car speeds up to about 40. And the light turns red before we could even come close to the yellow line, right? So instead of going through the light, you know, it wasn't a big intersection or anything like that. Instead of just going through the red light, guess what he decides to do? This nigga's like, nah, fuck that, I ain't getting no ticket. So he swerves over to the right. Like, luckily there was no cars in the right lane to make the right turn. He swerves over into the right turn lane. And at this point, we were probably going about 50 miles per hour on a turn, y'all. On a turn. He swerves over, so, like, literally, like, he whips the car. Like, we're skirting over, bro. And we're going this way, and then the end of our car ends up hitting the curb. Like, we're turning like this, and then boom, it just, like, whacks the curb. And so, we're shook. We're shook at this point. We're like, what just happened? Like, what the fuck? So then we hop out the car. This thing is freaking out because, you know what I'm saying, we tapped the curb, and at first, like, we was all scared his tire was gonna pop, but luckily that didn't happen. But we heard something shatter, and so he had a, bro, what was it? A glass, you know, a window, a sunroof in his car. That junk shattered. Like, when the impact from hitting the curb, like, the junk shattered, so we had glass just, like, trickling down. So he gets out, and we're looking at the car, and this nigga's like, bro, like, what am I supposed to tell my parents? And we're all just like, dang, like, you know, it's cool, like, it's not that bad. And in my head, I'm like, you know, like, I'm sorry about your car, but, like, I gotta get home. Like, I'm supposed to be going home. I'll get back in the car, and it's just silent, just a silent car ride. We're all just like, we come up to my street or whatever, and I had them drop me off, like, not at my house, but, like, before the house, because I didn't want them to see that I was in a car with not the person I said I was with. And so I'm like, all right, cool, like, thanks for the ride and everything like that. I hop out and I start sprinting it back home. But I was just like, dang, like, it really took me back to my first car accident. Like, I was really shook. I just started thinking, like, damn, like, could have lost my life tonight, all for what? For nothing. Nothing. But anyway, so now, you know what I'm saying, that was a few months ago, but now, you know, his car is okay. It's still not fixed. And he told his parents that he hit a deer or something. So it's all Gucci now, and ever since that night, I haven't been in no car accidents or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't get in the car with reckless people. I'm a safe driver, all that stuff. So thank you for watching this video. Leave this video a thumbs up if you liked my story time. And you know what I'm saying, stay tuned for more videos coming. And I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to end off my videos and how I'm going to start my videos. So just bear with me. But for now, peace.